Hi, this is Marco, and this is Reed of MR Luxury Group. We're here at the very sought-after Venetian Islands, the very southmost tip, double lot, insane house, belongs to a good friend of ours, Bob Zangrillo.
So everyone's been moving here from California in the past 2 years, but Bob Zangrillo is one of the original pioneers. He moved here in 2012 from California and decided to make Miami his home.
This house is responsible for curating some of the best tech and crypto events. There really has been some special things going on at this house. Let's talk to Bob, give us a tour, let's check it out. Mr. Bob Zangrillo. Let's go.
How are you? Good to meet you. How are you?
Good. Everyone, this is Bob Zangrillo,
The man, the myth, the legend.
and his beautiful house. Bob, please give us a tour. Show us this amazing place.
This is my pride and joy. It's my office. It's my party pad. It's my networking, community builder. It's my family retreat. This is Team Lab. Before everybody got on the NFT wagon about 5 years ago, I bought this at DiCaprio's auction in south of France. I think Team Lab is the #1 digital artist in the world. I built the dining room because dining rooms can be boardrooms, they can be dining rooms, they can just be a piece of art. Custom built table, accentuated with, custom ironwork. So you can really see through the house, and then the dining room doesn't become this one room that nobody ever uses that's an eyesore. It becomes a central focus place. A custom built $2+ million staircase, designed in Italy. It's all free floating, 3 stories high, represent kind of the DNA of the house. And I'm a longevity life bioscience guy, so for me, it's kind of the heart that holds the house together. So between the digital art, the physical art, underneath there you have an Ai Weiwei sculpture. Instead of dogs and cats, I went with koi and turtles.
Has anyone ever fallen in here?
Not this one.
Look at the size of those turtles.
Wow. So we have the green wall, we have the Buddha, all the windows pocket completely into the house. So this is the living room. We did have 2,500 people come to this house at our Basel.
Yes.
And we did have the Cirque du Soleil performers.
Every weekend.
Megan Faxel and Doomy helped, lead that. Kaz James and a few of the top DJs performed here, both here, and we have a nightclub in the back. So this is a nice room. This room comes out, becomes a dance floor, DJ booth, becomes room #2 for the nightlife when we do it here. This is the office. Here are some of the projects. This is the Magic City Innovation District, an 8 million square foot global tech city. And this is going to be stationed at our big tech lab that's going to be built. Is going to be over 1 million square feet.
He's building a city within the city of Miami. Incredible.
Yeah, it's fun. So we're turning this room into a music studio, a podcasting room, and an office. So all the rooms are multifunctional. It's open up to the koi pond, it's open up to the water. We have, a double lot, close to 30,000 square feet of land, and close to 180 feet of water that looks directly southeast, which for anybody who's buying real estate in Miami, mosquitoes can't fly in wind over 5 miles an hour. So if you're focused on southeast, you get the sun and you get the wind and you get no mosquitoes. So
It doesn't get better than this. You have downtown, you have South Beach, you have Hibiscus Island, and you do get the sun all day, like Bob said. This is what everybody wants.
I built the entire house on water. There's over $3 million worth of water features. The whole house is floating. Everywhere you see, you have over 100-foot infinity edge pool that also doubles as a lap pool. Jacuzzis on every single level of the house. So there's one here, there's one off my master, there's one on the roof. I think there's 13 bathrooms in the house.
What's your favorite room?
My bedroom, or the roof. We have kitchen here. We have a whole back of house extra kitchen area, storage area, staff room area in the back of the house, but be quick. All the windows again open. This room becomes one large room, and you live just as much inside as you do outside. We love it, and the boats are right there. Wave runners are right there. The lift foils are right here. The paddle boards are on the side of the house. We have a pretty nice time. Another feature we built in the house was 2 completely fully built bathrooms. When we're doing large scale events, nobody has to come in the house. You have 2 bathrooms on the outside of the house. This is probably the most used area because we set this up as a bar, and this is also office, food.
What's been your favorite event that you've thrown at the house so far? I know there's been quite a few good ones.
I think the last Art Basel party was maybe the best.
Okay.
It was definitely my comeback because the 3 years before that or 4 years before that was definitely epic. The best party I think I threw in LA was Mayan Warrior. We have here, this is 3 functions to this room. This room is a movie theater, 15-foot screen that comes down there. So we want Super Bowl games, NBA playoffs.
Where I saw
movies.
Croatia lose the World Cup, so we won't talk about that though.
Exactly. This also room has a full function 1 sound system built in it. It has full cryo, it has smoke machines, and then it has a entire lighting system built into the roof.
Arguably the most exclusive nightclub in Miami. Right
Yes,
here.
exactly. I think my house and Ronnie's might be the 2.
Who's DJ'd here?
You name it.
Yeah.
Every major DJ has DJ'd in this house. So your club has 3 bathrooms, which for all of us who have stayed up super late, very important. I typically
A few
try to
times.
get people out by 6 a.m. versus some other people in the neighborhood.
I mean, that's insane.
This bathroom is super trippy.
So another display of kind of art and creativity would be the bathroom here, which we built an infinity wall light box with rotating light. We have a full industrial elevator to go all the way to the 2 levels.
How do you normally go to the rooftop?
I usually take the stairs because I stop in my room, but I do take the elevator. If I'm taking people up, I take the elevator. If I'm walking up, I typically walk up. And I said, listen, it's all going to be Venetian. And they're like, nobody's ever going to live in the Venetian. So,
Now Venetian's the most popular.
so we built it so you have the views here of the water. So again, opening up this whole nature Zen-like feel. So this is the guest master. Beautiful stone, big tub. Definitely a room built for 2.
Yeah.
Nice. Hard to get the guests to leave. We introduced the light and greenery and open this up. And even though you're in the back of the house, we built it so you can actually look through the windows and see the water. So you got a full deck and a full gym. And the other gym has a second bath if you have a guest and you want a second bath and a steam room. I'm into wellness. So my big bioscience, biohacking, I have a whole wellness center across the street as a guest house. But this is kind of like the morning warm-up routine, get a little bit cardio in, get a little stretch, and you can have a yoga instructor come here, you can have a masseuse come here for the guests. You know, it's not meant to be a full gym, still go to anatomy, but just meant to, you know, get our blood working.
Cryo? You have cryo there?
I don't because of the liability on the tank.
Okay.
So hyperbaric chamber and cryo are the 2 things I would add. But once you do that, you need a full medical staff because if somebody cracks out, there's a problem. I worry about what can go wrong now. The Basquiat art. My 3 daughters have their rooms. Everybody got a very nice, soften the wood up, so you got a wood background. You've got an integrated patio between the three of the front guest rooms, and everybody has full view looking directly at the star.
How many total bedrooms?
7. This one's a little bit bigger and, you know, more of somebody who needs an office in their room. I mean, everyone actually has an office in their room, but this needs a little bit of space. So we have 2 people staying in a room. We put them over here, give them some privacy. And then every bathroom has its own tub in every bedroom. They have a separate shower and a separate tub.
Where's the master?
Exactly.
Ready for this?
What? So that view, we can walk over the...
This is my favorite room in the house. Wow. So I think I'm the only one to put an infinity edge pool with a jacuzzi in the master suite with a mirror over the bed.
Like we said,
What?
pioneer.
Woo! Pool deep enough that you actually have to. So you wake up, you have an infinity edge, you have the wind coming in, you have the breeze, you have the jacuzzi, and then you have the downtown views this way. Obviously, the bed is my favorite part. The mirrors, definitely the sexiest part. And I do have a lot of biohacking devices here. So I have a biocharger over here. The biocharger is a pulse electronic magnetic field developed by Tesla with red light. So I'm pretty much trying to take care of myself so I can hang out with, you know, all the young guys.
Would you live forever if you could?
Yeah, I'm trying. Right now we're in what's called the longevity escape velocity, which means every year you're gonna go a year forward chronologically no matter what you do, right? But biologically you can actually now go back a year. So you actually follow the Novathor bed and the cold plunging and the biochargers and the health and the vegan diet and all these things. You might go ahead chronologically, but you go backwards, so you're freezing your age.
Wow.
The next 15 years, we're gonna go and achieve what's called the epigenetic reprogramming. We're actually gonna be able to go backwards. Not just backwards the year while we go forward, but we'll be able to go back from, let's say, 50 to 35 or 55 to 35. That, space, and ancient civilizations are my thing. So one of the interesting things I did here was I brought in these 40-foot Ashoka trees to completely get a solid wall of privacy and noise. So this ends up being one of the quietest lots, one of the lots where you get to do a lot of things and your neighbors they're definitely aware of what you're doing because people are jumping over the walls to get in your house. But I really thought about noise. I thought about the location of the club near the bedroom, and I thought about how noise would travel through the house, how people would flow through the house, and having a number of intimate areas and allowing people to have their privacy. And I think it's worked out.
Do your neighbors think this is one of the quietest lots?
No. No. But I give them gifts.
So new code, you can't even build a rooftop this big.
No.
So it helped that he was the pioneer, came here first, grandfathered in.
Yeah.
You can build by whatever lots you want. You can't build a rooftop like this anymore.
Yes. So this will be the nicest rooftop ever built in Miami. It's also 33 feet above, so it's higher than any house. And as you can see, you have full downtown view.
Wow. They go higher.
I told them it was for air circulation through the underground so I could have less power consumption and be more sustainable. And they gave me the higher roof.
Permit hacks.
Yeah. You have the elevator access here.
Wow, you see everything.
I think this is my favorite part. Get the right downtown view, get the right access, you get the right sun, and you get the right breeze. Lift foils, paddle boards.
Which
wake
one do you use the
surf
most? What's your favorite toy?
I like my C&M with the lift foils. Those are my two favorite things. I went out last night to see Spice with dinner, and you know, it's just nice to be on the water, and it's nice with traffic to and I'm just going to run over someone's house or run up and get dropped off on the other side of town, or go to the boat show, or not have to be stuck in traffic. Of course. Which I think Formula One is going to be terrible.
Yep.
Terrible.
I'm sure.
I think I'll be taking my boat up.
I'll be hanging with you.
Okay. Well, probably right here. All right. Thank you, Marco.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate the time.
Always.
Thank you
Greatest
so much.
guy. So proud of him.
Stay tuned for Magic City.
We'll do that tour next.
Yeah.